UHERO report, and joining us now is Sumner LaCroix from UHERO. Sumner, good to have you with us. Good to see you again. So let's talk about this excise tax. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, the big thing is that's the potential big revenue generator, and that's now off the table. What that means now is that the senators and representatives to cobble together a budget that closes the huge state budget deficit that we have, they're going to either have to focus now on spending cuts or on raising a variety of small taxes. But the big tax, the big revenue generator, the general excise tax, is now off the table.
And just recently, the governor also proposed a tax on pension income, which passed the Senate committee. Who does this affect?
The tax on pension incomes affects people who receive defined benefit pensions, and those are pensions where, after a number of years of service, your employer agrees to pay you a certain sum of money. So, for example, if you have worked for 30 years, you might receive 1.5% of your original salary for each year you've worked. You might then get a 45% pension. There's some people in the private sector who have these defined benefit pensions, and there's some in the public sector who have them. Right now, this pension income is totally untaxed. There's a zero tax rate on this pension income. What Governor Abercrombie proposed was that for people earning over $37,000 that they would be taxed on this pension income. The House and the Senate haven't been too happy with that proposal. They've gotten a lot of pushback from senior citizens, and essentially they've raised the tax limit up to $100,000. There wouldn't be any tax on pension income unless your income is over $100,000.
It certainly seems, though, that if you do tax that pension, it would be a good thing for the budget deficit that we face. What's the negative then?
Clearly, it'd be a good thing for the budget deficit. It's also a good thing for an efficient tax system. There's no particular reason to treat pension income so differently from other income. On the downside, there's some equity issues, and the equity issues are that a lot of the senior citizens say that they have counted on a zero tax rate. This is how they intended to make ends meet, and that raising taxes on them is going to push some of them into poverty or living less well than they had counted on in their retirement years.
Well, Sumner LaCroix from UHERO, we thank you for joining us here this morning. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
And if you want to see this interview again, you can always head over to the KITV.com This Morning section of our website.